Hello everyone, how you doing? You know those days when things feel a little bit magic and a little bit topsy-turvy? Well, I'm having one of those days right now, bringing you this next session, which is called 3 is a Magic Number from my ceiling. Before this video takes the plunge, I just wanted to cut in here with what's behind it. In essence, destruction and regeneration, motivated in part by the sudden and shocking death of the inspiring opera director Graham Vick. I always loved his work, his vision, and especially his volcanic 2016 RPS acceptance speech. After the news of his death, I went back and watched it again, and the ideas and the calls to action within it haven't lost their power. I feel that they chime so closely with my own beliefs and my own work. So in many ways, this high-octane collage of a video, strap yourselves in, is a response to his exhortation to all of us to get off our backsides, give back to everyone, enrich all of our lives, and open up a world of common feeling. You'll be hearing more from me in a moment, but in the meantime, back to the ceiling. But don't worry, I'll be down in a moment. For this session, you're going to need some space to move around in, a tennis ball, and if you feel like it, some odd socks. I've got a red one for my right foot and a yellow one for my left foot. Right, let's get to this. 1, 2, 3, rondo, bravi tutti, perfetto. It's a way of describing a musical shape, where a catchy tune, let's call it tune A, comes round and round again. I like to think of it like a musical necklace. Here's one I started making with my daughter's buttons. So this white button is catchy tune A. It's followed by a different coloured button. Let's call that tune B. Here is another white button. So we're back to catchy tune A one more time, followed by a different coloured button. So let's call this tune C. And then we're back to another white button. So what's that one? That's right, catchy tune A one more time. So that is the rondo form. Have a listen to this. Catchy tune, they call me letter A, superhero here to save the day. Buzzy letter B, I'm a different kind of rondo melody. Buzzy, 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 letter B. I'm back, the leader of the pack. Kaloo, kalay, hooray for letter A. It's time for letter C, contrasting melody. Not for long, I'm here to sing my song. Letter A will make your rondo day. This session really is for anyone who wants to turbocharge their creative lives and creative practice, especially if what you're into has an element of performance in it. So singers, dancers, actors, musicians, slam poets, performance graphic novelists, parkour devotees, skateboarders, circus artists. This is for you and anyone who likes to move and be moved. It's Mechanic Monday number 2. Thanks for joining me, cello mechanics. This is the session where we look under the bonnet and really find out what makes our cello mechanics tick, with the aim of making our cello nuts and bolts truly sparkle. As I mentioned last time, the world doesn't really need any more cello mechanics. What we really need is cello mavericks, mystics, mandarins. So I'm also looking at ways to hook up cello mechanics with what I'm calling cello plate tectonics, the capacity to make a shift, make a change, make a difference with your cello playing, which all comes down to mission, motivation, what you are for. And the clearer you are about that, and the more you root your cello playing in that, the more expressive your cello playing will become, and the greater your connection with your audience will be. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's get into today's session, which is all about the state of splat. So this is an integrated, embodied, outward-facing approach to nurturing music in young people. It explores music, but because nothing exists in a vacuum. It also explores theatre, story, body, voice, culture, and channels those explorations back into an integrated, embodied, outward-facing attitude to love and understanding of expertise in music. It's playful, rigorous, takes risks, has reverence, walks with kings, nor loses the common touch. But above all, it takes our lives, our stories, and our nature as its blueprint. I have stepped out into the garden to look for some spiders and slugs and listen to that amazing bird song. These spiders and slugs are going to help us learn how to read music, because we all know that readers are leaders. Now, I don't know about you, but can't see any spiders or slugs anywhere. I think the hot weather has sent them packing, no doubt all on package holidays to green list countries somewhere or other. But do not fret, I've come up with a solution. Bear with me, just stepping into the den. Instead of some real life spiders and slugs to help us learn how to read music, I am going to draw some very quickly. Give me a moment. Nearly there. What do you see here? What is this? A spider? What is this? A slug. What is this? A spider. What is this? A slug. Exactly right. We're going to say these animals' names. After 3, I'm going to do a little demonstration. It goes like this. 1, 2, 3. Spider, slug, spider, slug. Let's try that all together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Spider, slug, spider, slug. Fabulous. After 3. 1, 2, 3. Spider, slug, spider, slug, 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 spider, slug, spider, slug, spider, slug, slug, spider, spider, slug. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to the Garage Theatre and to episode 5 of Tommy Foggo's Superhero. Some of you may remember that at the end of episode 4, Tommy and Destino had leapt from the end of the pier and were plunging down through the ocean to rescue the Queen of Lost Atlantis from the monstrous Kraken of the deep. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from Atlantis, keep holding that breath. I'll become Tommy, and let's find out if he can overcome the monster. Let's go back to the original version, which is bouncing on 1, catching on 2. 1, here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, great work, everyone. Keep going. You keep going. Stick to your guns. Shells bursting in the sky like fireworks, green and red. Big guns roaring. Machine gun fire raking over no man's land, spraying and spattering into the mud. Me, crouched in a shell hole with my corporal cradling him in my arms. Surely now, I thought. Surely now. The angels. Play a little tune, okay, that goes with your stepping, bouncing, and counting. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1.